All right, the Knicks, they've gone from streaking to sliding after winning 9 straight games. The Knickerbockers have now lost 3 games in a row. Their latest loss coming on Saturday to the Clippers, and on a Sunday, they're going to play the Lakers. So let's preview that game and look at what is going on with New York. We will do that with the dean of Knicks Film School. That is Jonathan Macri. John, what's up, man?
How you doing, Dexter? I always appreciate coming to talk to you, but as I told you blatantly last time,
Yeah.
I do enjoy it more coming off a win. So right now, it's a little sour here in Knicks land, but all things considered, things could be worse.
Yeah, we could be worse, but the vibes are kind of mediocre right now in terms
Yes.
of Knicks land. But we'll talk about all that. So, John, we've seen this act from the Knicks before this season, right? They'll string together a bunch of wins, followed by a bunch of losses. I know Jalen Brunson has been out with an injured foot, but what is your level of concern right now with a team mired in a 3-game losing streak?
My level of concern is purely tied to Brunson. We were talking about it a little bit before we went on air. Provided that the foot injury is not something that is going to linger for, several weeks, and this is something where he could be back on the court maybe after this West Coast trip, I think I'm okay. The Knicks have been playing the sort of ball, even over the last couple games when they've lost, that has led them to wins all season. They're getting a ton of offensive rebounds. They're getting to the line. They made most of those against the Clippers, and they're not turning the ball over. The issue is with no Brunson, they need some other guys to step up and make shots, and they have been the coldest shooting team in the league by far over this 3-game losing streak. You'd hope that this would be an opportunity for Julius Randle to step up and play like the all-star that he was obviously voted as this year. But unfortunately, that hasn't quite been the case.
That has not been the case. We're going to talk about Julius Randle right now in leadership in a different way, right? Because
Yep.
Randle, he's cut down on the technical fouls this season, but we saw the Knicks forward lose his cool with the refs during Saturday's loss and struggled again, as you mentioned, shooting the ball. So with no clear return date for Brunson, do the Knicks need Randle to step up as a leader on the court?
I think the most important thing for Randall is not to try to do too much. And I actually almost wonder, especially coming out against the Clippers, you look at like the second shot of the game, takes a tough fadeaway jumper over Kawhi Leonard. That to me is a sign of a guy who is like, okay, I'm going